I'm not sure what this mail is, but Sifu? Dear Zoe, rumor has it you're making moves. Come down to the smithy sometime. I'll give you some advice. Pursuing my son won't be an easy feat. Oh, okay, Sifu. I'll see you soon.
I was just thinking about
Ha,
you.
there you are. I was wondering when you'd make your way down here. When Hassian mentioned you gave him a courtship gift, I nearly spat out my ale. Ever since that fiasco with the forest witch, Hassian hasn't shown any interest in anyone. What fiasco? Just thinking about it gets me all fired up. Hassian and Tamala were a thing until she broke my boy's heart. He would never admit it, but I can tell he was broken up about it for ages. If I ever get my hands on her, but that's all in the past now. I've been encouraging him to put himself out there again. And here you are. Reminds me of when Taylor and I met. Now then, Hassian's a special boy. I know more about what he hates than what he likes. Don't bring up round bell or choppas. Best to stay away from anything to do with flow-to and monster slaying. And he's not much for sword fighting either, or monster slaying. He doesn't like people who brag too much. Let's see, what else? I think I've got it. Are you sure? Well, it's your funeral if you mess it up. Now go out there and woo my boy. And don't get too discouraged. Trust me, he likes you. I can tell. Okay,
You're a pretty good
thanks.
listener.
Wonder what Hassian has to say about that, but it's so hard to get the chat to speak your business. Flirt, Zoe. I was just thinking about you. Yogurt. Yogurt? Yes, yogurt. Tao enjoys it, so I was considering making some that is Plumehound friendly. Dork.
Next time, I'll walk you home.
Next time you're walking me home? What am I hearing, sir? Hi, Tao. Leon? Tao sniffs your hand. Lick. Arf, arf. You're a good boy. Who's a good boy? Excuse my baby talk. Glad to see you have returned safely. You wanted a Azure Chopper tail. Surprisingly useful. I appreciate the thought. Are you alright? You look faint. My heart starts racing whenever I'm near you. It sounds like you've caught an illness. I will call for Cheney. Stay here.
Never feel annoyed with
Hi, Hassian.
I wouldn't want our conversation.
Tal prefers to be out in nature, as do I. Flirt. Last night was cold. You should take care to keep warm out there. I don't sleep in the woods like you. Still, the cold bites almost as deep with a closed door. I will get you more firewood and blankets. Oh, thank you, Hassian.
I find I don't grow bored of your company. I wouldn't want our
Why
conversation
were you away so long? Tao missed you. Flirt, this better be worth it. I brought you this choppa meat. I see. That's surprisingly thoughtful of you.
Don't forget about me.
Of course. How can I forget you, broody, lovely man, Hassian?
Did you want?
Here, I brought you lunch, like I promised. It isn't much, but you don't have to eat it if you don't want to. Thanks. He's so cute. What? What? And Hassian, dear Zoe, I've done some thinking about what you mean to me. I realize I haven't given you the chance you deserve. More than that, I'm afraid I may have ruined what chance you tried to give me. If you are still interested, please meet me tonight and under the stars. I have something for you. Oh. Okay, Hassian. Under the stars.
Did you run
Hello?
into any trouble out there?
What is it? Oh no, I know that look. Do you want me to stop? You're free to do whatever you like. If I were so opposed, I would have rejected your gift. Ah,
Don't forget about me.
of course you would have. Hi, Tao. Yawn? Woof woof. Woof woof. Find any interesting lately? Ruff ruff. Oh, I got an oyster. Thanks. Wait, what time am I supposed to see, Hassian? Tonight. Okay. Under the stars. Okay. Maybe I need to go into his grove and wait for him there. Oh, so it is in his grove. Okay. Hi, Hassian.
Let my fire
You're here.
here
Does
guide
that
your
mean
way.
you decided to give me another chance? Um, you never lost the first one. I find that hard to believe. I've been nothing but dismissive and cruel for as long as you've known me. I hope that this gift makes my feelings clear. It's a sandwich made from things I grew and caught myself. Yes. Will you accept it? Sure. Good. Is that all? I just wanted to see you. I apologize for making you come all this way. I just needed to know if it was really your choice. Your choice. Next time, I'll come to you. Oh, good night, Phil. See you tomorrow. Got a sandwich. Got a
Oh, here you
sandwich.
go.
Yes, you'll see me tomorrow.
I've been observing you.
We get
Not
to the
like
valley.
that. Mm,
Oh no, I know that look. Do you want me to stop? You're free to do whatever you would like. If I were so opposed, I would have rejected your gift. Oh,
I find I don't grow bored of your company. You matter to me. Mm, uh, this feeling comes over me when I'm with you.
hi, Hassian.
Thinking fondly of our
What are you doing? It's nighttime.
um,
Now? Here? At night? Can I come back later? Yes, you should. This is improper.
it'll be lonely without you.
Oh, okay. Wonder what's up with Hassian. Maybe I should ask Chidi.
I've been hearing good things.
Welcome, Phoenix's child. Hassian's been acting weird. Oh, in what way? Explain the situation. I see. I see. I suppose weird is all relative. I know exactly what he's doing. Hassian came to me a few days ago asking about traditional Majuri courtship rituals. I explained that most of them had fallen out of practice, but he insisted, so I directed him towards a few old books on the subject in the library. I suggested you read them for yourself. It should give you a better picture of the situation. Hassian's always been the traditional sort. I'm sure it would mean a lot to him for you to reciprocate.
The dragon blesses us with gifts each day.
Oh, that's interesting. If you speak to Cheney, he sends you to the library, but Sifu's option disappears. Gina. Oh, nope. Read Dating for the Proper Majuri, a step-by-step guide. Only the crudest of Majuri would engage in a new relationship without following these important steps. By engaging in the proper rituals, you ensure that your new union will be blessed by society and the dragon. When initiating courtship, you must both establish your value to each other. Gifts and acts of service will suffice. While the initial steps of courtship are being followed, it would be most improper for the two potential partners to be seen together at night, especially without the permission of the parents. Whoever initiated the courtship originally must then decide to take the next step in the relationship, fetching the midnight lily, which blooms only in the dead of night, and delivering it to your partner will signify acceptance of the courtship. At this point, the two young Majuri may spend their time together alone. Gather the midnight lily. It's 10 o'clock in the game, and think I see it. Think this is it. It's a blue midnight lily. Okay. Well then. Hassian! Hassian? I must admit, I was hoping you would come see me. I've been thinking of our last visit fondly. This is for you. The midnight lily? Does that mean you guys accept my affections? If you'll have me, you've already more than I only wanted to prove I was worthy of you. I don't know how humans court, but even some Majuri have stopped caring for tradition. But you matter too much to me to let such things slip. We are to be together, then want no one, land or sky, to oppose our union. We strange or rigid, but still, you gave me this lily. You accepted that part of me as well. So, you here, Tilma may finally feel like home. You want me to stop? Me to do whatever? You're so opposed. I have rejected you. Yeah.
Anything should happen to you, just stay safe.
I'll do. Right. Woof woof. I'll get into position. Thanks for joining me. This is Pikachu Plays, signing off for now. Yeah. Till next time. Bye. Please like and subscribe. Hello. It's good to see you. Why was that so hard to say? Are you alright? You look faint. My heart starts racing whenever I'm near you. It sounds like you've caught an illness. I will call for Cheney. Stay here. More than passing
I
interest.
never feel annoyed
Ooh.
with you.
Okay. Sifu. Dear Zoe, can you stop by the forge sometime? I could use your help. And don't bring Hassian. Okay. Well then.
Glad you're here.
There you are. Good. I was starting to think I'd have to do this myself. What's wrong? Hassian's wrong. Well, okay, he's not wrong, but there's something wrong with him. And he won't tell me what it is. He's just been sighing and moping around for days. Ever since we started going through some of Taylor's old things. And you didn't make the connection? What do you mean? This stuff just goes over my head. I try my best, but that boy still doesn't want to talk to me. That's why I figured I'd call you over and maybe you can rummage through that old drunk and find what set him off. If I do it, he's just gonna get mad. And we just managed to come to an understanding. Okay. Find some clues to what's been bothering Hassian. It's at the forge. My understanding? Nope, it's inside. Okay. Find some clues to what's been bothering Hassian. Our old star charts. Show Sifu the star charts you found. What is this? Letter to Hassian. How's the weather in the plains? Your mom told me there's a rolling storm from it. Letter to Hassian. Hassian, how's the weather in the plains? Your mom told me there's a storm rolling in from the desert. I know how much you hate it when you get cooped up inside, but I promise when I get back I'll take you camping for a whole week. We'll roast dinner on an open fire and stare up at the stars, all three of us together. The woods are dark and dank and full of bugs. Someday I want to show it to you, once it's safe. I miss you so much, my smart little baby, and I hope you aren't giving Mom too much trouble while I'm gone. This hunt won't last much longer, I promise. Remember what I taught you, okay? When you get lonely, just look up at the night sky and remember that the stars are watching over you. And those same ones are watching over me too. I can't wait to see you again. Love, Mama. Mom and Mama. Staying. Let's go in.
You want to hear another story?
Great to see you. I found this. An old star chart. Oh, I remember this. Talon and Hassian used to go stargazing all the time. I never had much patience for it, but she used to pore over this book with him, teaching him all the stars and how to spot them. I asked him once, after everything happened, if he wanted to watch the stars with me instead. He said no. What if we made him a new telescope? Huh. Coming from you, he might actually accept it, of course. You'd need to bring me the right materials. I'll need some copper, a glass lens, and a bit of silver ore. Bring that and we'll be in business. Okay. Copper bar, glass, pane, and silver ore. Shouldn't be too hard. Hey, Sifu.
Hear another story?
Nothing like starting off the day with a little fresh air and exercise, am I right? I brought the materials. Great. Let me just take these, shape the scope, fix the glass, and done. If Hassian hates this, then my name ain't Sifu. Go get him, tiger.
I'll have an even grander
Okay,
story for
we'll
you
give the
next
telescope to
time.
Hassian. Hey, Hassian.
Just working on a
Be good to the valley. I got you something. A telescope? Did my mother talk to you? We were worried about you. I told you both I was fine, but you didn't listen. I suppose I owe you an explanation. If you're up for it, I think I am. After you helped my mother with her book, we spoke more in depth. About Talon and about our family. Thought it was time to go through some of my mother's old things. Keep what we wanted and get rid of the rest. And I couldn't. It's been over a decade. I don't fault my mother for wanting to move on. Not really. I simply don't have that in me. Is there anything I can do for you? You've really done more than enough. You've given me a piece of my mom back. I think I'll put this telescope in my grove. Perhaps you could stop by sometime and look at the stars with me? Sure. Are you alright? You look faint. My heart starts racing whenever I'm near you. It sounds like you've caught an illness. I'll call for hot Jamie. Stay here. Stay here.
If anything should happen to you, just stay safe.
I will. I'll stay safe. Mail? Hassian. Dear Zoe, there is a matter of importance that's been weighing on me. Come to watch the stars with me tonight and I'll tell you all about it. Okay. Hello.
I've been thinking fondly.
You made it. I was afraid you might not show up. I wanted to talk to you about the stars. The stars? Yes, many of Palia's greatest stories are written in the stars. The lovers are particularly bright tonight. Do you know the story of Nyota and Dun? No. Legend has it, in the days of the first Majuri, there were many intelligent creatures who lived in these woods. One such creature was a wood nymph. Each nymph was said to have unique magical power. One day a nymph, called Nyota, who had the power to see the future, met a young hunter named Dun. Nyota helped Dun find all the best prey in exchange for stories of the world outside the woods. Eventually, Nyota and Dun spent so much time together they fell in love. But the first time they kissed, Nyota saw that Dun's people would betray hers by flooding her home to create a great lake. What do you think Nyota should have done when she learned this? Convince Dun to help. That's what she did, and Dun fought tirelessly against the dam. But unfortunately he failed and they both drowned. I always took that story to mean that people from two different worlds couldn't be together, but maybe I got it all wrong. Yeah? When you first started flirting with me, I wasn't sure what to do. I thought it would be better for us both if I shut things down. And then I found myself thinking of you all the time, whether you'd like a flower I spotted in the meadow, or how your smile looks in the sun. I lost many sleepless nights when I realized that you meant what you meant to me. I thought, like Nyota and Dun, we were never meant to be, yet you surprised me at every step, returning my affections, following Majuri tradition. And I realized that, whatever our differences, there was nothing I wasn't willing to overcome. I made this pin for you the other night. you gave me that lily. I wanted to hold on to it until I was sure. I should have known from the beginning that it was always meant to be yours. This night was cold. You should take care to keep warm out. I don't sleep in the woods like you. Still, the cold bites almost as deep with a closed door. I will get you more firewood and
I'll see your face.
hi, guys. Oh, thank you for following along. I hope you join me on the rest of this romance saga, and I'm gonna go now. Till next time. If you enjoyed this or anything I make, please leave me a like, subscribe, maybe a comment. I appreciate it all. Oh, and this is just a sneak peek of my house.